Hi to you all, and here I am again. You notice I have my hospital clothing on today, and I had my first radiation treatment, I don't know, 12 hours ago now, 14 hours ago now, and I talked about that a little bit in the previous video, and now I have finished my first chemo session, which was an all-nighter. I finished it about an hour ago, and wow, I'm so gratified and so thankful that I'm feeling fine. And I feel a little buzzy, but fine. And the way the chemo works is I had an 8-hour drip, saline drip, because they really need to get you hydrated for this. And then chemo was about 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours, I'm not sure. And then I'm actually still on a saline drip because I'll be on an after chemo drip for 10 or 12 hours. But wow, I feel fine. And I waited a little bit before I started this video because I don't know, sort of thinking, what if it hits me all of a sudden? But at this point for today, I mean, the chemo has been in my system 7 or 8 hours. I'm feeling good. I've been playing a few tricks. I mentioned in the last video doing my key eyes. Yeah, I do much stronger than that. Even I'm in the hospital, so I did tone it down a little bit. Again, I don't want to freak out the other patients. I've been doing some really good deep breathing. I've been very much having a feeling of thankfulness and just feeling like, what's the expression? Let the cards fall as they will, something like that. That I'm doing my best. I'm being thankful. And for instance, with the radiation, I mentioned this now, since the neck is meant to kind of like freeze up over time and my mouth could have ulcers in it and stuff, I'm doing my special Mushin breathing exercise, which is on, if you go on the Seishindo channel and look around, you'll find it. It can be a really great exercise. And what I'm doing is I'm breathing and moving my neck in a particular way, like inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I won't do the whole movement series, but I'm moving my neck with awareness, with mindfulness. And like, particularly when I do the twisting movements uh, in this exercise while I'm breathing, I'm taking it nicely, taking my head nicely to the limit and back again, both sides, of course. And I'm moving my neck with consciousness, and I'm doing a bunch of this kind of stuff, and I'm doing some this kind of stuff. It's my belief that doing this will really cut down on the negative effects of radiation, because with radiation, the big deal is, trying to think of the proper terms, there's a buildup there's a certain amount of radiation. You get a treatment. Like I had mine yesterday, can't feel a thing. Some of the radiation stays in the body. And then I'm having 5 treatments a week. So when I go down for the second one today, supposedly or apparently, I have some residue radiation already in my neck. And then you can imagine 33 times later, you can have a hell of a lot of buildup of old radiation. So I'm believing that these movements, the breathing, the Mushin breathing exercise, I think it's going to make an important change, important difference, I mean. And one of the reasons I'm doing this channel is I hope that I'm going to be able to report during the whole treatment that somehow what I'm doing lessens any negative effects of the treatment. And another thing I was thinking last night as I had these drips in me and, not really sleeping is, okay, so the few doctors have told me all the potential downsides of the pain and the this and the that. No one, even though they're very kind, caring people, no one has mentioned to me what the possible upsides are. I mean, of course, the hope for biggest upside is that I get rid of all the cancer. But what can be going on each and every day that is positive in itself that I can actually look forward to at least a little bit? And like I'm saying right now, wow, I can do this. And that's important to know, think, and feel. So that's my video for today. And, particularly if you know someone that's going to be undergoing treatment, I'm hoping that people sharing this information with other people will really improve how other people go through their treatments. So thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. And I hope you'll stay with me throughout the journey. It's 7 or 8 weeks. I'm going to be adding in various other pieces of information. I mean, I don't know how to do anything technically on Facebook, so I have to look into that and maybe get some help from a friend or two. So once again, thanks for being with me and thanks for traveling with me. Blessings to all of you.